Welcome to RamblinWreck.com. Darren Waller has just basically finished his freshman year here at Georgia Tech and made some plays and have learned a lot. If I were to ask you what's the most important thing you've learned since camp started in August to now getting ready to go to the Sun Bowl, what would it be?
I think it would be just learning your role and just doing it to the best of your ability. Just knowing that it takes everybody at every position on the field to do their job for the team to be successful, whether it be in the option offense, it takes the blocks on the perimeter, interior, with special teams where you got to block a certain guy and kickoff return. Just knowing your role and taking pride in it, and it'll make you want to do it more, and it'll just help the team.
What's the biggest difference in the jump from high school to college?
Oh, it's much more violent. Like in high school, you could get away with just like running by somebody or like avoiding contact and just not, it'd be easy. But here, everybody's hitting hard. There's nobody you can just like take a break on, and it's always competitive. Every period, every practice, and every play of every game.
Now you've made some plays, a couple of them in special teams.
Yeah.
You hadn't had the chances, I know, in scrimmage, from line scrimmage.
Right.
But what's that been like to make a contribution to this football team that ultimately had some very big wins and is now going to a bowl game?
Just happy to do anything I can for the team, really. Just the coaches trusting me this early to make an impact on special teams and to put me in those positions. I just want to go out there and do it for them because they put the trust in me, and I just want to like show them that I thank them for that, and I'm capable of it.
Some guys might have wanted to redshirt their freshman year. You bought in. You said, okay, if I'm not I'm gonna play and I'm gonna do it to the best of my ability. What's that experience been like? While other guys who you came to school with have redshirted, you're
right.
playing.
Yeah, right. It's a little thing where you got to put like your goals and any selfishness you have to the side to say, well, they think I can help the team right now, and why not? Why can't I just do it and let my athleticism show and do what I can do, rather than just sit around and just wait to say, oh, I want to catch balls like Bebe or Stephen Hill, but I can go out there and block kicks and do whatever I can to just be on the field and be part of the team.
Now, is there an art to blocking punts? Because you've gotten a couple.
I wouldn't say it's an art. I think it's getting quick off the ball, and just they see me like I'm real long and everything, and like I'll jump over somebody and block it. Like I'm not scared to do anything like that, so they just throw me in there and just tell me to go do it. Because, I mean, if we do it full speed in practice, I'll get hurt or something, like land on my neck or my shoulder.
Right.
But, I mean, like, it's just to go in there and just have at it. And I'm just excited to do that.
I want you to have fun with something. I want you to see what somebody put on the internet. You seen this?
Yeah, my dad showed me the other day.
That somebody's captured you and got you, flying through the air. Is that who you are?
Just trying to do what I can.
If I had to ask you about leadership, because here you are, a young guy, and you're going into your sophomore year, tell me about leadership. What have you learned about leadership, about being a leader on this team?
Being a leader, like one of the goals in the wide receiver room on the board is lead without leading. So basically, while you won't see the receivers getting all the catches somebody at like Oklahoma State or a school like that would have, but they're out there making plays, and you'll see Tyler Melton making a key block, or Stephen Hill making maybe he'll get one catch a game, but it'll be a huge play.
Yeah.
He's out there making blocks too. They're all just buying in, and just seeing guys like Uzi and Rambo, Steven Sylvester, all those guys, Roddy Jones. They're just out there. They're setting a good example, and I know that I want to have leadership like them and be able to lead a team and go get a ring one day just like they have.
How much carryover is there for you personally now being a freshman going to a sophomore? For instance, now when January comes, the bowl game's over. Right. You're one of the guys next year,
right?
And that's pretty important, isn't it?
Right.
I mean, what do you learn that you carry with besides leadership? Is it work ethic? Is it I got to get bigger and faster, and our team has to do the same?
Right. I would say work ethic at practice, just working with Tyler and those DJ McCahan and guys like that every day, and just seeing like from period one to period whatever we're going to, they're always going hard, and it's not take a break here. This is a off period. Every period is going. Weight room too. Whenever we're in there, it's not like people moping around like, oh, we got to lift weights today, do this, do that. They're in there going. And where in high school, sometimes we would be like, and just I'll be like the head guy, and other people would slack off too. But being here, like, there's no choice, and you just got to buy into it. I know I want to set an example for the recruits that are coming in later.
What's your first memory of Georgia Tech? I mean, you're a guy from this area. I mean, what's your first memory of the Jackets?
Probably back when Joe Hamilton was here making plays.
Oh yeah, years ago.
That's that's like the first I've ever seen about that. But I've been living in Atlanta since I was 5, so I've been around football. I've been around when Calvin Johnson first got here, and like the Reggie Ball days and days like that. So I've seen a lot.
Is it kind of cool to play football here?
Yeah. Just seeing like what they've been able to accomplish and like what kind of name they have here, and then just to be like I would come to some of the games. Like I came to the Miami game when we played when Dwyer and them were still here on like a Thursday night.
Oh yeah.
And they beat them. I was a Miami fan back then. Like I was a big U guy, and just coming just the atmosphere at the game and just seeing just how the stands were going crazy and how the players were all together. It was just like, wow, if I could play for them one day, it would just be crazy.
Was the recruiting process fun for you?
Yeah, it was fun. I was happy to get out of the way because I committed here like right after my junior year ended, and so just being committed with them and me with a commitment. Like commitment is like you're gonna do what you say no matter what.
Right.
You're gonna like go behind the school's back and go on visits like that. It was like when I committed to them, it was like I was going there.
Now, you're not your average guy here. I mean, you're a freshman, you're from the area, and we've come to find out your great-grandfather is Fats Waller,
Yeah.
the jazz pianist, who's like an icon in American music. Is that pretty weird?
That is weird. Like some people, like my friends, people like that, they'll be like, I tell them that, they'll be like, who's Fats Waller, blah, blah, blah. And then like people, like my art teacher at my school and like music teachers at my school would, like somehow they found out, and they would be like, "Oh, your last name is Waller. Are you related to Fats Waller?" And I'd be like, "Yeah, that's my great grandfather." And they'd be like, "You can't be serious." And I'd be like, "Yeah." Like we got pictures of him at the house. My dad always listened to his music and things like that. So it's pretty cool.
Are you a fan of the music too?
Uh,
Kind of better be, huh?
yeah. I mean, I guess I don't really have a choice, but I'm more of a new school kind of guy.
Enjoy El Paso. It's Darren Waller. This is RamblingWreck.com.